It's 11 AM at Crown Studios in Merton, and Clinton Hendry is putting the finishing touches to an album that's taken 2 months to write, record and mix down.
Then there comes the law.
It's all been made possible by Imagine, a mental health service based in Merton that sees inclusion and involvement in the community as a central focus of its work. Funded by the Borough of Merton, Imagine set up a programme dedicated to offering information, guidance and as much or as little support as is needed to give individuals a chance to shine. It's called Mainstream, and this is the spirit of Mainstream in action.
I went to the launch of Imagine's project in Wimbledon and we saw Clinton performing there, and it was a great night. It was really good. He did some great stuff. I think he did about 4 or 5 songs.
Yeah.
4 or 5 tracks, and he had.
That's right. Because we've only just come out of the studio, really, wasn't it? And
that was right.
I'm on the phone saying, I don't think I could remember all the words. He go, no, you can, you can.
And you had that big music stand with all the words on.
Yeah, that's right. Couldn't see the audience, innit?
I think the contacts that Imagine have got are all excellent, and that's a really good starting point to find an organisation that know people in the community to work with. My point of contact at Imagine has been John Vanek, who is one of the bridge builders there. But mainly the contact's been direct with Clinton, who's been ringing up and keeping in contact and popping down and chatting down here at the studio.
At their offices, the Imagine team worked to coordinate the Mainstream project.
Hello, Imagine London.
Nick Chamberlain-Kent runs one of the community health teams in the borough, and his team refer people to Imagine's Mainstream service. With the intervention of the Mainstream project, he's seen a practical change for the good.
Benefits of using mainstreaming services would be there wouldn't be so much stigma attached to the places that they'll be going to. People would develop their confidence in integrating into mainstream services. I think it gives people a chance to look at what their needs are or likes, preferences. Got a range of specialist areas, I suppose you'd call them, where they've got access to information, resources. So yeah, there'll be lots of advantages to using Imagine.
At this drop-in centre for the visually impaired, Jeff Bourne helps to dish up lunch. It's part of a process that sees him regaining lost confidence.
Well, it really was. I was involved in Imagine for about 6 months just before I took up this particular position. They initiated me to this volunteering group. I wanted to do some voluntary work that would help blind people and partially sighted people. Imagine organised me being involved here. They did all the necessary communications with the members of staff, and I came for an interview and they liked me. I arrive at about 11:15 and set up all the tables with all the cutlery and utensils, and then the people usually start arriving at about 12:30 till 1:45. What I got out of it is a sense of achievement and enjoyment of helping other people. I think it's important to have a group like Imagine behind you, so they can direct you to different disciplines and to get you out into the community and doing things. It's important. So I lost a lot of confidence, and I'm gradually getting that back with the interaction with the people here.
Don't go round there too.
Through interaction with the Mainstream service, Jeff's confidence is built up to the point where he feels able to teach again. Mainstream works by taking its cue from interests of each individual, and whether it's sport, something physical, or an artistic endeavour, mainstream bridge builders like John Vanek and Bob Holder are always on hand to give as little or as much help and direction as wanted.
I've known Bob since the past 4 years when we started at the Beehive, now it's Imagine, so we are working together as a team.
I think socialising, meeting people and talking to them, having conversations, find out what's going on. It's often hearing about things in the borough from people, what's going on. And in that way, it's better than being stuck in a day centre or at home, isn't it, really, basically?
Back at the Imagine offices, Bob, one of the service bridge builders, is talking to Kitty. Together they're using a device called the web to pinpoint and highlight her interests.
The web is a tool which helps people in this process. So we look at the various aspects of it, all the different parts of their life which they might be interested in doing. So, for example, this person's got quite a lot of interests that they want to get involved in. And in that way, and we follow this up every 3 months, the person can start seeing where they're going in their life. Okay, so it's Turkish, Farsi, and you will learn French, won't you? Mainstream is about helping people in their activities, whether from leaving the house and walking down the street to finding a job they might not have done for so many years. Certain things you moved on from. You are doing swimming anyway.
Yes.
You just need to do more. The driving. The process is meeting people and just beginning a discussion and finding out what it is that they've been missing doing, and they've lacked the confidence to be able to get involved in anything, you know. Or maybe finding out certain dreams or wishes that they hadn't even realised they got, you know, because they haven't done them for so long. I see the role of the bridge builder as helping the person to start thinking for themselves and beginning to explore what it is that they might want to do, maybe for the first time, you know. It might be something they've done before, it might be something that they've just begin to realise they would like to do.
No, we've done that once, remember?
January.
Yeah, we've done the January. Yeah.
You ever thought of volunteering, like helping a place where people are Turkish, speaking Turkish Farsi, and they need...
I don't mind, but the language, you mean?
Yes.
Speaking, I can learn quickly. Writing, I can't learn.
Oh, okay, so it would be oral, wouldn't it? Yeah.
It's exactly this sort of channeled, supportive approach that has helped service users in realising their potential. The web is designed to reveal interests, skills, experience and aspirations. The bridge builder supports the service user to set goals and create their action plan. At City University, Pauline Rochford has been taking a course on writing for children. Encouraged by bridge builder John, it's helped Pauline rediscover herself.
I've been doing this course for the last 10 weeks and tonight is actually the last evening because it started off by going to Imagine and I ended up here and I've actually finished a new book. Josh was sad it was the end of the day because there was no more time to play. Mum said, please go to bed, when what he wanted was to stay up instead. All I need is 5 minutes more, but Mum guides me through the door. The difference about Imagine is that you're in a social setting and there's lots of different things going on. Part of the service is that you do a chart about your life, your interests, and it's a type of map. And then from that, you discuss about the things that you'd like to do and hobbies or interests. And my main interest was writing, but I actually hadn't done any for a very long time. And so I searched the internet for various courses and I went to one, but it wasn't really that suitable. And then John came up with this course. And when I looked at what it was about, it was exactly what I wanted to do. And so I just signed up straight away.
I was going to say it might be good for you, Pauline, to actually hear it being read back to you, because that's when you can hear, I mean, not when you read it out loud as well, but when you hear it.
Well, I was thinking of actually putting it on a tape.
Yes, I just did that.
Originally, I wrote a children's book a long time ago, and my idea was to edit it, but instead I've actually written something new at this course. It was Imagine that found the course for me, and it's through going through the interview process that I actually came back to writing again. We set a goal, and at that time I didn't actually think that I'd reach my goal in the time, but it seems like I am going to now.
Back at Crown Lane Studios in Merton, Clinton and John are pleased with the results of their collaboration. This hasn't just been a voyage of discovery for Clinton, it's also pushed John's abilities.
This kind of crossover of kind of reggae, kind of rap, I don't know how you describe it, Clinton, but it's been the first time I've worked in that line, especially with live musicians in this style, which is quite rare. Hopefully I'll be able to work with more and more people who have come through Imagine.
Imagine is there to do exactly that, imagine. The possibilities for clients and service providers are endless, and because individuals are unique, it tailors its services and offers as much or as little help as is needed.
Imagine motivates people, and they do various activities, so you can actually take it as far as you want.
The goals of the service are inclusion and participation in mainstream life. It's helped many people enrich their lives. Whether like Jeff, it's been practical volunteer work, or whether like Clinton and Pauline, it's about realising creative potential.
And there's been a massive change in Clinton. I think at the beginning we were quite tentative and he was quite nervous of the whole situation, but now the studio feels like home for him, I think, now.
Yeah, it's like home to home.
Jeff's been able to return to the teaching job he loves, and Pauline has regained lost confidence and is ready to approach publishers with her new book.
It was like the step back into mixing with people, and then I suppose after that then you probably want to do more things.
For more details about Imagine services, call 0203 178 2548 or visit the website www.imaginementalhealth.org.uk.
And a bottomless coffee pot.